let's get ready to make some money. This is for all the AMC apes out there. I repeat, AMC apes only. I want to take a quick poll before we get this video started, and that is, do you still believe in the AMC short squeeze? If so, comment the word short squeeze. And if you do not believe in it, can you please comment the word no? I just want to see how many people that is currently watching the channel is still holding on to the AMC short squeeze hopes. Now, if you have been keeping up with the channel, I'll let everyone know that we are headed towards sub $4 levels, and we are heading there pretty darn fast. I know a lot of people are saying that AMC's upcoming earnings report is going to be the turnaround for the share price, and I am here to tell you guys that is totally false, okay? We just look at the last earnings report that we actually got great news on. It was profitable. As you guys can see here, the very next day it dropped, okay? We closed here at 508. The very next day we did see a low of 441. And that's after a good earnings report. Not only that, since that earnings report, ladies and gentlemen, let's get those interval stats really quickly. The stock is down over close to 20%. All right. With that being said, we do expect to see this upcoming report another downtrend from that. Okay. A lot of people have been saying since AMC is profitable, we're going to see a major move after the earnings report. But I am here to tell you guys that is not the case. The only time that you're going to make money in AMC is during these swing cycles. In fact, AMC is at its lowest share price since Roaring Kitty has surfaced. Okay, guys, since Roaring Kitty has made this huge jump in price back on the 13th and the 14th, 15th, from the 14th to the 16th of May, ladies and gentlemen, that's when Roaring Kitty was doing all the talking about GME, and AMC did see a move. Well, we're at share prices that we haven't seen since then, okay? Seeing as though that we are at 407, we should see those sub $4 levels here before the end of the week for sure. I do feel as though that AMC may be headed towards another reverse stock split, ladies and gentlemen, okay? And with that being said, seeing as though that the market cap is slowly getting lower and lower over time, that is going to basically force a company like AMC to either initiate another offering, or we may see some dilution take into place. Now, seeing as though that we currently have earnings next month, I feel as though that we're going to continue this downward trend heading into that earnings report. The only time that this thing is going to see a major turnaround after the earnings, we're going to have to beat expectations by a mile, okay? So if you're playing AMC heading into the earnings, feeling as though that is going to be the short-term turnaround, I am here to tell you guys you are fooled. And you don't want to make that mistake. This historical low of $2.38 will be reached and breached, ladies and gentlemen, by the end of March. We may see levels lower than that much sooner, but I do feel as though that we're going to see share prices below that $2.38 before the end of March. And with that being said, we should actually see them actually planning a reverse stock split sometime around then as well. Due to, again, if AMC does fall, man, if we do see AMC dollar share prices, I'm talking like $1.98, $1.97, and people are still feeling as though that AMC short squeeze is achievable, it's going to be a bad thing. Now, the share float here at 335.77 million. Now, the reason why I feel as though that a reverse stock split may help AMC in the short term is because AMC has a huge retail investor interest, correct? With that being said, if we do see, let's say, a 10-for-1, if we do see a 10-for-1 reverse stock split here in AMC, that's going to drop that share float around 33 million. Okay, which means it's only 33 million shares of trade that's available to trade on a given day. With that being said, something like that can cause a bad we can actually see shorts screwed in a situation like that due to the high retail investor interest that AMC currently has. And we all know with a share float under 50 million, retail investors can acquire those shares pretty darn quickly. They can continue to acquire those shares at a higher price, which we will see a large turnover ratio. So for instance, let's say they do a 20. All right, let's say they do a 20 for one. We see this reverse stock split actually drop around 15 million. And then, ladies and gentlemen, all we need to do is see volume above 15 million, and that should be a major breakout day. You have to take into consideration if it's only 15 million shares available for trade, and retail goes in and buy 15 million worth of shares, and of course they're going to sell it and turn it over for a profit. But if we're seeing that supply of shares pretty darn low, it doesn't give shorts a lot of wiggle room, ladies and gentlemen, which we can see a major short cover take place in that case. As far as a short squeeze, that is too far-fetched, but a major short cover wave can take place if AMC actually has the right ratio of reverse stock split. If we take a look and just check out what happened with HOLO here today, we did see a slight run. Not a major run, but we did see a slight run after initiating its reverse stock split. And I do feel as though that we're going to see that exact same thing happen in AMC, but at a much higher magnitude, thanks to the high retail investor interest it currently has. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you do agree with anything I said in this video, can you please leave a thumbs up on it? Also, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. Make sure you have all post notifications set to all so you will be alerted each and every time I create one of these videos. And may the gains be with you.